What's going on again, guys? Listen, it's the Misty Yours once again, and I wanted to touch base on a little second video on this because, after posting the first one, I was kind of thinking of how this could affect people, and it's going to affect people all across the board. And I think you're going to find a lot of bigger players, or even medium-sized players, or people you didn't expect, to either lose their accounts or lose items on their accounts. And, something that I kind of thought of was, in here, it states they're going to remove all gems, resources, and items that an account obtained from illegal third-party purchases, ban accounts including permanently blocking players from accessing Evony. So they're going to remove all gems, resources, and items that an account obtained from illegal third-party purchases. So you got to kind of think about that there, how far in depth are they going to go? Are they going to go as far as taking away dragons, taking away civilization gear, taking away historic subsidies? What if this affects somebody that's in All-Stars? Are they going to lose their spot in All-Stars? What's going to happen there? I'm very curious. I really want to know, and I want to know your guys' thoughts on that. Because if, technically speaking, say someone ended up using this third party to go ahead and get resources or gems, materials, speed ups, so on and so forth, any items that you get from a regular pack, and they invested it into the Dragon Cliff or civilization gear, or say they upgraded to K36, or they upgraded their walls, so to speak. Does that mean everything's going to get reverted? Are they going to lose all their upgrades? Are you going to take back, tens of billions of resources? I'm very curious to see how this plays out. It's definitely, it's kind of exciting news because, for the people that can't spend or don't spend or kind of micro spend, it kind of gives them a better shot at playing the game and having a little bit more of a chance fighting these guys that are using these third parties to upgrade their accounts. And, if they hold true to their word about removing all gems, resources, and items, that's going to affect everyone in so many different ways. You might lose, do you have the potential to lose your T13s, Tier 14s, T15s? Are you going to lose all your dragons? What about your wall generals or your sub generals or even your attacking generals? Are you going to lose all the civ gear that you've had on them? Any of the refines that you had? Duty generals, what about duty generals? Ascending generals, research, is it going to affect anyone's research? I'd really like to know. Are they going to take away any of the research stones and research that was done? What about the tactical scrolls too? Are they going to take away those? And any of that research that was done? General experience, souls of life, your medals, even your beast. How is this going to affect everybody? I'm very curious to know how this is going to affect everyone. Another little side note too. Are you going to take away teleports? And what about royal waybills? Items that you sent to other players that you illegally obtained. What happens to them? Just because they received them, do they get in trouble? And I'm very curious. I want to know what their plan is for this. Is it just starting after today? Is it for previous accounts? And how do they track that? I know they can track all of your purchases, but do they actually go back in to see how it was purchased? Through Google Play, through debit or credit card, through PayPal? How are they going to find out how it was done? Just by different login sites for an account? Just by IP addresses, seeing, I noticed this person, just say played in New York, but, every Monday and every Friday it's logged in New Zealand, so to speak, or somewhere else in the UK or Australia, and they're buying, 10, 20 packs, but only on Mondays and Fridays. Are they going to try and track you that way through IP addresses? Or I'm very curious to see how this plays out. But I think for the micro spenders in the free play community, it's definitely going to help them out. Ultimately, for BOG, BOC. Are people going to lose their rank in All-Stars? I kind of want to know that too. Very, very interesting. Very curious to see how this plays out. By the way, guys, I am the Misty Yours, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. We live stream a couple times a week, sometimes on the weekends. If you guys haven't, if you guys can, make sure to tap that sub button and turn on notifications. And don't forget to smash that like button as well. And share this video. Share it in your Alliance chat. I wanna hear their input. Share it in World Chat. I'd like to hear some more input on that. If you guys are in Facebook groups or Reddit groups, share it in there. I'm very curious to see, what other people say. Get some opinions on this. And, if you are affected by this, if this has affected you and you can prove that, can you reach out to me either on Discord or one of my live streams? And I would like to do a little interview with you and just kind of pick your brain, or even if you've used this service and you can prove it, without showing me your account or ID or anything like that, if you can just go ahead and show me the process of it without giving away names or anything like that, I would definitely like to, learn more about it and how you think it's going to affect people, and if you think it's going to be before today or after today for the purchases that it's going to affect. But yeah, that's about it. I gotta say thank you guys for tuning in. Leave your input in the comments down below. I'll talk to you guys shortly. Take care.